Hello, friends, and hello, Karen. Wonderful to see your face for this second mini pod that we are recording on October 23rd, but is coming out on November 4th, the day
Ooh,
before the election. Whoa, shit.
yeah. So, Katie, it is wonderful to see you again so quickly.
Yes.
Um, and yeah, I have enjoyed democracy so far, and I hope we still have it.
I also hope we still have it. I hope, beyond hope, that tomorrow is going to be a good day for the history of our country. Yes, I feel somewhat nauseous saying this, even though we're 2 weeks out as we record this. Friends, we're with you. We are with you. I also will say that on the actual day that this comes out on the 4th, I will be taking a lot of deep breaths and listening to a lot of meditations. But like, all kidding aside, like, take care of yourselves, friends, for real.
I mean, which is really, that was a perfect segue, really, Katie, to the theme of this episode. We are not going to talk about the election anymore.
Yeah, dunzo.
The theme of this one was a little tongue in cheek because I felt like I just needed a pep talk for myself. And I have a coworker who's really good about saying you're doing amazing, sweetie. I can't do it exactly right, but it's Kris Jenner. I just
Yes.
looked this up. Right. Um, the context of it is even more bizarre. Kim is at the Playboy Mansion doing a photo shoot,
Oh,
and Kris is taking photos of her on her phone herself, and she decides to like give Kim a little like, you got this, like you're doing amazing, sweetie. And it's so that just makes it even weirder. And they've
yeah.
tried to trademark that phrase. If they have, I guess we're gonna get sued for this episode. And I love the idea of like just pumping yourself up with a little, you're doing amazing.
Yes. Just pump yourself up with some Kris Jenner, like positive affirmations. Because all of you listeners out there, including you, Karen, including me, we are doing amazing. We are doing so amazing. I mean, honestly, though, like sometimes you just need a pat on the back and being like, hey, you're fucking awesome.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm picturing like just how hilarious it would be to like just get that like, I mean, that's just like a normal day for Kim Kardashian. Like, oh, MBD, I'm just at the Playboy Mansion. Like, but like you and I are washing dishes, or you're like walking your dogs, and somebody's just like, "You're doing amazing, sweetie." Like, I just love the idea of like, yes, like you said, getting a pat on the back just for whatever it is we're doing.
For living, just for breathing. Yes. Because the truth is sometimes it's hard and like we need, I mean, like how nice is it to like if someone ever says something to you, like I've had, like I have had someone say like, oh, I love your jacket at like an airport. Karen, I'm flying high for the next 6 hours. I'm like, my jacket is fucking awesome. It's like, or like, if I give someone else a compliment and their eyes light up and they're like, oh my God, thank you. Like, it's just the same concept. Pat yourself on the back, you know?
Yes, or someone else. I love that. A compliment, like, oh, yes. Yeah, we got to get this energy rolling. Who knows what's going to happen? And I just feel like, yes, this energy. You're doing amazing.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. And like also accepting the compliment. I know we've talked about this on the pod, but like I was talking to my sister a couple days ago and I was ranting about various things and she gave me such an authentic, real compliment. And I was like kind of stunned. Not that she doesn't give me compliments, but I was like, and I actually was like about to say something that would have been like a joke or like to deflect. And I was like, I'm just going to receive that. I said that to her and I was like, I'm just going to receive that. And she was like, good. I hope you do. And it actually helped her because I actually received the compliment. So, like, friends, we can give ourselves compliments and we can receive them. We can do that ourselves. It's
Mm,
like hugging ourselves.
yes. Ooh, oh, I love that.
I
It's
love that.
it is really hard. Yeah, especially if somebody's very sincere. It is very hard.
Oh, totally. It's like the earnestness is like staring into the surface of the sun. It's like, oh God, you mean this with your whole heart. What do I do with all of that sincerity?
Oh my gosh. I I have yes, exactly. I have coworkers who I just got to see in person recently, and they're so kind. And there's like somebody I don't work with closely all the time who just always says the kindest things to me. And I always am just like, can you just like come to my house all the time? Like
Yeah,
just yeah,
totally.
very
Like, just
nice
like,
things.
things. Like I love when I give someone a compliment and they don't deflect it and they're like, thank you. That's it. Just thank you. And I'm like, oh, they're just going to take that in and like because I expect people to be like, "Oh, thanks, it's from Target," or like, "Thanks," or like whatever, like it was only $10 or whatever if I'm complimenting something on their body, and like it's instead of just being like, "Thank you," I also love it. It actually, it like makes me a better person because I'm like, "Oh, I can do that," you know?
Mm. Oh my gosh, I will admit that I have too much of the Midwestern urge to tell you everything there is about the thing if you've complimented it. And the most recent thing is my nails. I feel like I talked about this.
I love your nails. I love
My
them.
Walgreens press-on nails. I've gotten so many, especially the last couple ones I've done are very unlike me. Like I had these long, crazy ballerina nails that were like fluorescent on the like just I've really stepped out of my comfort zone with my nails and people are like so kind and I of course have to be like they're $12 Walgreens press-ons. No, not they don't even employ you. Just take the stickers off.
That's so amazing, but I'm with you. I tell everyone all the things. I'm just like I got this at a thrift store. My whole wardrobe is thrifted. Also, I never spend more like I'm like, "Oh my God, just stop talking." Like I'm just like they're not
Say
they're not
less.
asking about your whole wardrobe exactly. You're doing great, sweetie. But you are, friends. You're doing great. Take a moment to pat yourself on the back and just like award yourself for doing something to like even you're listening to this pod. You brushed your teeth today, hopefully. If you didn't, it's okay. You're awake.
Seriously, take some time to yes, like write. I mean, we all do it. Write something on your to-do list that you've already done so you can check it off.
Oh, that is such a Jedi move. Is powerful.
It's an
Seriously,
easy
I've
one.
done that so many times and it feels so good.
Right? It's like, oh, yeah.
It's true. Look how productive I am. Yeah.
Mm.
That's this is brilliant. Okay, well, friends, thank you for listening to our second mini pod. Tune in next week for our third mini pod, and yeah, we'll see you then.